Alright, here it is, the Yairi that I have been working on. Yairi. This guitar I purchased about 15 years ago off of eBay for about 125 bucks because the neck was broken. So I got it fairly cheap. Yairi's always made a really decent guitar. They actually made some really beautiful instruments. Anyway, so I got it. It was really rough. Somebody had oversprayed the back and the sides with really poor quality something. I'm not really sure what. So getting that off was a challenge. The back had some cracks and it had been filled. That's all I'm going to say. So, needless to say, we're not going to look at the back. It's really ugly. But all the bracing was loose. On the top, of course. All the bracing was loose on the top. One brace here was broken. Completely broken. So I had some old bracing from a piano that I dismantled and salvaged what I could out of. So I took that and I carved a new brace for it, and I got it in, and it was a real challenge for me. There's no doubt about it. I learned a lot about patience and about working inside the guitar backwards, upside down, with a mirror. And with the help of a bunch of little clamps. These are little Irwin clamps that I picked up and I took apart and switched them around to make them spreading clamps. And then my little notch there for getting on the things. Well, everything's said and done. I got strings on it. The neck is poker straight. It's actually a little too straight. I got to put a little bit of relief back in with the truss rod, which does work. And I got to do a bit of a setup yet on the action. I may tweak. It's got a very fine saddle. A very, very fine saddle. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very fine. So fine, in fact, that it's difficult to give enough... oh my goodness. Intonation. It's tough to get the intonation right on the B string because there's just literally not enough meat there to do so. So I may in the future widen the slot out a little bit, put a little bit thicker piece in there. I have to build a new nut for it. The action is too low at the nut, but I couldn't wait to put some strings on it and see if it held. Albeit they've only been on for about 45 minutes. But hey, the neck didn't break apart when I put tension on it. It's very bright with some new Martin strings that I got here. And these are the Tommy Emmanuel version of the Martin strings. It said you had to have one, had to buy, had to try them. So... very bright right now. I'm hoping that it mellows out, but it's got quite a nice sustain to it. Like it keeps going and going and going. The action's really low at the nut right now, so it's... but it's also high up at the 12th. Beefy neck. It's got a chunky neck on it. A lot thicker than what I'm used to playing on, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. the old Seda Yairi, who, if I'm correct, was the first Yairi of the Yairis. There was Seda, Kazu, and Alvarez. Don't quote me on that. Don't hate me if I'm wrong. Anyway, there it is, Lucas Welsh. Thank you.